Welcome back, gamers. Today's Warband is the Stormsire's Cursebreakers, which is the new Stormcast Eternals Warband from Night Vault. This is going to be our second Warband in the Warband Focus series. So let's jump into it. Here we have the leader, Everin Stormsire. He's going to be a mage with the 2, so he's going to get 2 dice. As you can see, he has 2 weapons on his card. He has his Incantor staff, and then he has a ranged spell on his card too. The Stormcaster, they're all going to inspire when they successfully cast a spell. So they should get inspired pretty quickly. Stormsire, he doesn't have anything else. No special abilities. There's the other side of his card. The next one is Amos Dawnguard. She's going to be basically a level 1 wizard. She's going to have her storm stave and a blade. And she's going to have the empower spell action. Which basically lets her reroll 1 attack dice each time this fighter makes an attack action until the end of the phase. Pretty nice. Oh wow. And when she's inspired, dodge and shield are successes when this fighter is the target of an attack action. Very nice. The third and final fighter of this group is Rastus the Charmed. He has his Storm Stave and his Charged Tempest Blade. He's going to empower the same way. He has the same empower spell action. And he's a level 1 wizard. He also is going to be successful on shields and dodges when the target of an attack action once he's inspired. But their weapons do link once they inspire. So here we have their objective cards. This is the basic taking enemy leader out. Take 2 fighters. Oh. So this one you're going to have everybody together for 1 glory. Seems pretty easily on a score immediately if you cast a spell. A lot of their stuff revolves around casting, as you would probably think, all of them being wizards. Score this if all surviving friendly fighters each have at least 1 upgrade. Not hard. Score that if you cast 2 spells. Not very hard. Especially since one of your guys has a spell as an attack action. Maybe a little harder, since you only have 3. Now we move to the equip cards. This is for Stormsire. It's the Corpulsant Staff. Gives him a spell action on the little swirly. This spell is cast. Choose a friendly fighter. Their attack actions with a single target at +1 range until the end of phase. Pretty decent. Again for Stormsire. Gives him a Blessed Blade. 1 range, 2 dice, 2 damage, and cleave. It's good. And this one's for Rastus. Unstoppable Zeal. So basically, it's a reaction attack after she takes someone out of action. She can make this attack action. Or can make this attack action, not she. Amos gets the Warding Blast equip. And it targets all adjacent enemies. Roll for each one. Yeah, I would probably take that on him every time. And just run him into a group. And now we start into the equips. A lot of them are for Rastus and Amos. Because they're both similar models. They're basically both the same models. After an attack action made by an adjacent enemy fighter that targets this fighter and fails, roll a defense dice. Place a charge token next to the attacking fighter. So you can basically lock somebody down. It's pretty good. Disarming Blow. You can get rid of their upgrades. Hurricane Step. Let you push your stealth. Push your stealth. I cannot talk today. After your attack action, you can push yourself 1 hex. Lightning Whip. Let you do 1 additional damage. Eye of the Storm. Gives you N8. One of the new things in this, when a fighter gains N8, basically they automatically get 1. They already have 1 success of that type, but it can't stack. You can never get 2 N8s or more. You only ever get 1. But with that 1 and 8, with the 3 lightning bolts, you can basically automatically cast spells at 1, I would think. But you put that on the level 1 wizards and they can start casting spells that need 2 symbol rolls. Either way you go about it, this is a really good card. Tempest Might, +1 damage to all spell actions. Really good. So as we've seen, the Briar Queen had an equip that if she's within 3 hexes, she can roll a dice and stop the spell. This is a ploy card. As a reaction, you play it, and you roll 1 of the spell dice, and if you roll the swirly, the spell is not cast and is not resolved. So they have an even better spell stop. Stormcast always get everything. Safeguard Spirit. Just a way to stop your opponent from gaining glory for killing one of your models. Lightning Step. Lets you move through occupied or blocked hexes, but you must end in an empty hex. Aetherwing Stance. Friendly fighters have +1 defense for the first attack action and their next activation. Stormstrike. Another +1 damage ability. Lightning Assault, a reaction. Just lets you make another attack action after you fail an attack action. Gather the Storm, innate. For the next spell your Warband attempts to cast, this effect persists. So, it's going to give you another innate 3 little lightning bolt on, basically the next spell your Warband attempts. Now we run into the spells. Chain Lightning. If this spell is cast, scatter 3 from the caster's hex. Any enemy fighter in a hex in the chain suffers 1 damage. There's also a new thing in Night Vault. We have Scatter. There's a Scatter token. And it's a whole process. I think I'm going to do a video on that next. The proper way to scatter. Seems like it's going to be fun and confusing for some people. But any enemy fighters in the hex in the chain suffer 1 damage. It's pretty cool. Gambit spell, Empathic Conduction. If this spell is cast, choose a friendly fighter adjacent to the caster. Remove a wound token from that fighter's card. Healing spell. Cry of Thunder. If this spell is cast, choose an enemy fighter. That fighter and any fighters adjacent to that fighter suffer 1 damage. So another, basically, another bomb that you wait until people gather up and nuke them. Pretty good, but Stormsire will probably be the only one to get it off unless you have one of those innates stuck on somebody. Then it's not going to be a guarantee. So there we have the Stormsire's Cursebreakers, which revolve heavily around using the spells brought out in Night Vault. They look really strong. Can't wait to try to build a deck around that and try it out and see how strong that's actually going to be. See, don't want to say break the game, because I hope they've done more playtesting than that. But I think they're going to be very strong. But as for that, please leave a like, subscribe, and as always, keep on gaming.